All right, Godforge. It shows a different person on like the intro screen every time. So most of the game is closed. You got your character pane. Let me get some music going. See, that looks like a pretty good amount, I think. Maybe a little loud. We'll see if that's good. Okay. So we have like the weapons, which I have like Mjolnir, this Blaze one, which is gonna go with this dragon dude when I finally build him up, and this is just like all stats increased by 2%. Seems pretty good. It's not even leveled, and then I need to farm up duplicates. But you have all these different weapons, and then you can imprint powers. So you can use characters as characters. You can ascend the characters with duplicate copies, and you can extract their powers to imbue into people's weapons. So there's like a ton of uses for characters. So like this guy, whenever an ally joins this hero in attack, it increases their ultimate basically by 50. So they're gonna basically, you put this on a team where like this guy already does call allies, and then you can imbue this on another call ally guy, and as they're like chaining off of each other, they're building their ultimates super quick so that they are like more powerful. This one's the one I'm using right now in my Hercules. Whenever my defender, my tank, is attacked, it heals all of my allies by 2.5% of this hero's max HP. So like every time my defender gets hit, the person who's wielding this heals all allies of 2.5% of their HP. So you put it on a hero that has a ton of HP, which is my Hercules. And this is where you can like extract the powers from people. So like for example, if I go down to a Solde, because I like her ability, I can extract it for 5,000 gold. I now have it and I can put it in a weapon. So it's pretty cool. And then before we go here, let's go to heroes. So this is my Hercules, my first level 60. Shows like he's a brawler type. He shows his affinity, so what he's strong and weak against. He has a faction. He's a order faction, or he's like this is more of like a faction. This is more like an alignment. And then he's an Olympus hero. This matters because a ton of people have abilities, like bonus abilities, where if an Olympus hero is with you, this triggers. If you have a team full of these, this triggers. So there's definitely some synergies about building, you know, some of those things. But he has 32,000 HP. So anytime my tank, which is my Heimdall, gets hit, it heals my entire team 2.5% of 32,000, which is pretty sweet. Actually, my Heimdall has I should probably put it on him too. Does he have it? Let me see. Enhance. Imprint. He doesn't. I might just put one of these on him too. Maybe I'll get double dip on my healing. Okay. And this is the weapon of Isolde. So basically it has her ability imbued on it. But you can like enhance these. You level them up with these like runes. And then you rank them up with duplicate copies. So she's like basically just like your character. Your weapons have 2-star, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, stuff like that. Which is pretty cool. You have legendary gear, rare gear, all that type of stuff too. He's a defensive character, so I have as much defense as I can. He also puts some debuffs, so I have some accuracy. This set, every turn of that he takes, he gets 1% increased defense up to 15. Not too bad. For each set, now I got 2 of them. Eventually, I'd like to get 3. That's gonna be a 45% increased defense on my Heimdall, which is pretty sweet. This is probably my best guy right now, this Heimdall. I got him recently. His abilities are bonkers. He gets 30% defense as a banner. I'm not using that. Everybody uses the same person right now. It's this girl. The reason, she's the only one with a speed lead. I mean, every game like this, speed is king. So everybody uses her in the main lead spot. But attack an enemy, transfer a random debuff from Heimdall to the target. So if they put confuse or burn or bleed or whatever on him, he transfers it. And if those are burns, bleeds, or acid debuffs, he activates them. So not only, let's say he has a bleed stack, it puts the bleed stack on the enemy, and then procs the bleed damage. So it's pretty good. You can like, it shows like how much of his defense and attack those things are. So for when you're building, this one, super good. All allies for 2 turns get, whenever they get hit, they use their basic attack ability. I'm using a Hercules. His basic attack is an AoE and it hits like a truck. So basically he puts retaliate on my whole team. Anytime they get hit, counterattack. Huge. Intercept. Redirects an attack to the hero that placed intercept. Duration is reduced. He places this on my whole team. Anytime anybody else would get attacked, it goes to him instead, and he's my tank. Huge. Absolutely bonkers ability. Plays defense up. So 40% increased defense on my entire team. Place a shield equal to 400% of his defense on all allies. So not only is my defense pretty high, what is my defense on this guy? Just to see, 4,749 defense. It gets a 40% buff first, and then places a shield on everybody based on that buff. Huge. And then they also take 30% of the damage this unit would receive. So basically, he puts this buff on everybody, and then any damage everybody else takes, they only take 70% of it, and the other 30% all goes to Heimdall. So you just make him super tanky. Literally just huge survivability. Puts counterattack on everybody, and hits pretty hard. It's bonkers. You'll see it in the gameplay. He's got some passives I got. Anybody that has a buff on him has a 30% chance to deflect any debuff received. So just 30% chance that it doesn't go on them. Oh, and that's that Heart Echo I just added, which is nice. So yeah, I got some gear on him. They have these awakening levels. Some of them are pretty good. Also heals this hero for 3% max HP whenever a debuff is reflected. That seems really good. I don't think I have duplicates of him though. And as you go through, initiative is like their divine power. This is their ultimate. I'll get to that when I do the breakdown later. Places ward. Ward is insane. It just like negates damage. Insane. This is his ultimate. And then he gets to just proc his ultimate at the beginning of a turn before anything happens. So he just goes first and pops his ultimate, which is that insane shield thing. It's just, he's bonkers. I really hope to get multiple copies of him at some point. Really good. Now here is my bread and butter guy. Hercules, my main man. He's got this huge weapon. You have like ascension levels. These all like increase HP. That'll be a big one when I get it. Accuracy, crit damage, all good stuff. I just need to farm up the materials for it. Gear is not great. Blues and purples still. I do have Mjolnir on him. So this is huge. This is his divinity, which is his ultimate. You will see he's popping his ultimate all the time. It's really good. Attack all enemies. 75% chance to place acid on all of them. Insane. Attack an enemy and stun them. This is his big one. If the hero is immortal, increase the damage by 100% and stun them for 2 turns. So even if they're immortal, he's going to put them to 1 HP and then stun them for 2 turns, and then they're going to get killed as soon as they come out of their stuns. This is his ultimate. This is what he's popping all the time because of his divinity. Increases HP by 5%, stacking up to 12 times, and place a shield on him, a barrier. And then he also gets immortal for 1 turn when he's at max stack. So basically, as long as he doesn't die really early in the fight, he basically dies and comes back. It's gross. And anytime he kills people, he gains his ultimate. So he's just popping his ultimate all the time, which obviously that HP increase. Oh yeah, this is separate. This HP increase 5 times 12. That's like 60% HP on top of the high HP he already has, and then he's healing the whole team based on his HP. Right, huge. That's the healing right there. And then when he dies the first time, it prevents it, heals him to 100%, and places I believe it's a shield. Yeah, it's a shield that's 20% of his HP. Absolutely bonkers. His awakenings have some cool stuff. This one's pretty nice. I already got his barrier, so I have a couple duplicates of him. These are my main three, and then she's like a healer lady. She's just a rare, but she has the only speed lead. Mins, and so she has heals, defense up and attack up, increased turn meter, removes debuffs. Just very good. Whenever she puts buffs, she gains ultimate. And she has that intrinsic ability that I'm putting on everybody else. And anytime she has a debuff on her, it reduces the damage she's taking. I'm trying to keep her alive through this big fight I have coming up. But she's like fully awakened, so she's got like all these abilities, which is nice. And then this guy is my other really good guy. This is probably my... Maybe he might be as good as Hercules, but he works really good with Hercules. Shamash, Flames of Truth. This also, like, the art's pretty good. Obviously, some of the stuff needs some polish and stuff, but he's still really cool looking. He's a healer and buffer guy. But if you look at his abilities, attack an enemy. The ally with the lowest divinity joins in the attack. This is frequently my Hercules, because what happens is my Hercules goes first, pops his divinity, so he goes down to 0 because he pops his ultimate. Then this guy goes, and then he no longer has any divinity, so then he attacks. It's insane. And then he has a chance to put this burn on the enemy, and it increases your guys' turn meters. So basically, call ally, attack an enemy, call ally, 75% chance to put that Aether Burn, which is the thing buffing everybody's turn meter. Revive a random ally, give them turn meter and health, give them all these buffs, like this is damage reduction, reduce and reflect 20% of attacks, and gives them attack up by 40%. Places a barrier equal to 50% of his overhealing, heals all of the team by 50% of their max HP. And the first time that an ally isn't killed, they gain full ultimate and activate Light of Heavens, and it triggers this ability. It's just like, it's insane. And whenever an ally joins him in an attack, it increases their ultimate. So basically, not only is this guy ulting all the time, he pops it, goes to this guy, calls him to do his basic attack, which is an AoE that hurts, gives him divinity, so he's ulting quicker. It's just, the synergy is just bananas. I need to start using this lady more. I'm trying to fit her in my team still, because you only get like 4 or 5 slots depending on the level. And I have so many cool people that I want to use that it's hard to like utilize them all. But she does like steal buffs, extends buffs, places shields, defense up, mins. Like I would love to replace her with her, because she's just strictly better in every way, except she has the speed buff, and that speed buff is just insane. AoE revive. Makes all your guys immortal when they're revived for 2 turns. I don't even have this yet. This is actually really good. Remove all debuffs and disables from the ally with lowest HP and heal them just at the start of this hero's turn every time. Make her super fast, proccing that all the time. Super good. And like I haven't. Oh yeah, I have her fully awakened. So like I have all of these things, because this is the character I've gotten the most of. Zeus, super cool guy. I've hardly gotten to use him, but I just haven't gotten the stuff to build him fully. He's gonna swap into my team very soon, because apparently he hits like a truck. Extra turns, 75% extra turn if he kills someone. So you make him hit hard, he kills somebody, takes an extra turn, kills somebody, takes an extra, like it's insane. Attack an enemy and then attack everyone. Attack up, then attack, and then all allies team up and join. So think about like Hercules, this guy, and this guy. Chain attack, chain attack, chain attack, all fueling ultimates into each other. Yeah, disgusting. Also, this stat carries wave over wave. So ideally, you probably want this guy killing everybody in the first couple waves, building this way up, and then getting into a boss and just doing uber damage. Increase all the damage your allies inflict by 20%, and it's doubled for Olympus. So if you have an Olympus team, which Hercules is Olympus, like, we could make this happen. They all get a 40% damage increase. Disgusting. That's not even looking at, like, his awakening levels. He's got all these abilities. After attacking, if the initial target is below 10% HP, instantly defeat them. Disgusting. It doesn't even say that doesn't work against bosses. I bet it doesn't work against bosses. Because that seems absurd. I mean, I guess you're not doing 90% of a damage to a boss, so never mind. And then these are a couple people. These are my defenders. There's a couple bosses that just hit like trucks. So I just put a bunch of defenders on them. So just more shields, intercept, things like that. Another defender, shields, intercept, defense up. So like I had to use like Heimdall, Hercules, and then a bunch of defenders to just like live. And then just have shields all the time to get through a couple levels. This is probably my favorite epic. Hits really hard. Hits really hard. Hits really hard. Yeah, this guy just hits like a truck. I still don't quite have his ultimate yet, which is annoying. I'm building this guy for the boss that I'm stuck on because he does a bunch of bleed damage. So we're trying to beat the boss with that. Rare, super good shield guy. This was my starter. Pretty good. He's a rare. Hits like a truck. Puts acid on everybody. Does AoE. Really good. So there's just a lot of cool people. I haven't even gotten to like, she's supposed to be insane. This is Aphrodite. Speed up. Ultimate up. More speed up and ultimate up. Like, she's just like to turn and burn your team to just go crazy turn meter boost. To just like, I take all the turns and you don't get any. I just got her while I was at work today when my computer was running in my locker. I think she's going to be really good once I can build her, but I literally have nothing on her. I just got her. Just got Odin. He seems really cool. You charm enemies. They receive damage instead of him. So whenever they go to hit him, they take all the damage. So that's kind of gross. You can confuse enemies and they hit each other. Attack all enemies, lower their ultimate. And then if their ultimate is fully depleted, has a 25% chance to just execute them. Disgusting. I got this dragon. I literally have a dragon I can play with. Haven't tried him yet. He's got like flames everywhere. All these blaze attacks. Deals 3 times max HP on each hero to this hero's team. Doubled. Yeah, like just puts blaze and aether burn on people. He seems really good. So I just have a ton of people that I have just like not even touched. Curses enemies. Pretty cool. Green Knight's pretty cool. I've seen this guy do some work. I just haven't built him yet, but I have a ton of copies of him, so I could make him pretty good. There's some cool looking people. They have like some actual like animal type creatures that play. This chick is really good. She just freezes guys all the time. It's like minotaurs and stuff. It's just really cool. And so there's all this gear you can level up and do things with. Lots of abilities, ascensions. I only got a couple 60s, but hopefully we'll get some more soon. So let's go in here. So basically they have this huge thing. There's all these levels, right? And so each of the levels, like random piece of gear, random hero. These are 2-star foods. This will be an Olympus hero. And an imprint. This one is like skill upgrades. Weapon upgrades. So there's just like, they basically just have different levels, have different items. But if you go up to 70, this is where I farm all my heroes right now. It just has random gear and a random hero, and it just gives me just a ton of heroes. It's crazy. Farm XP, imprints, gear, different levels of different pieces. So like one of these is shoulders, one of these is legs. Somebody has it written down online. I'm sure they'll like, you know, change it to be very clear inside the game later. Yeah, because it is. Oh, it says legs, so it does tell me in game too. But yeah, it's pretty cool. So I made it down to 120. I'm trying to beat this boss down here, who I'm getting smoked by. So we'll show you somebody else. We'll go down to this guy. Fight Odin. So we always use her. Heimdall, this guy. We'll do this guy. And then, let's see. For now, we'll do Ra, because he hits pretty hard. So this is, I'm going to take it off full auto after he ultimates. So he just popped his ultimate immediately. So he has a bunch of bonuses. Just have her buff everybody. Attack up. And then I'm just going to basic. This is his basic attack. Tons of AoE damage. Absolutely bonkers. Oh, man. Same thing. We pop this. Let him pop his ultimate. And then I'm gonna do that. It's pretty good. Do my AoE. It's just his basic attack. Look at this. Pretty good attack for my tank. And then next time on Heimdall, we should have his ultimate to put his crazy shield up on everybody. You can see everybody's like staying pretty topped off because they keep attacking this guy. Oh, my game just froze. So this is the downside to the alpha. Stuff like this. Like this whole run is bricked because I got to here and just like the game glitched. So I have to exit, which is super annoying. Let's go back. We'll just do... This is the hardest one I've beaten so far. So this one's 4 people. So like the ones, some are 5. This one's 4. Just gonna full auto. So Hercules doesn't do his basic attack normally, which I think is like, this is his big slam attack. I don't think it's as good as his basic. But the AI is not smart enough to figure that out. Big slam. Boom. So you can see like Shemesh is like, he just healed up because my tank got hit. Like, look at these shields. Look at these shields before it goes away. Look at these insane shields that this dude just put on. It's absolutely bonkers. Unfortunately, they don't transfer between waves though. But it was still good. So he should have the lowest. Yeah, so you see he popped his ultimate. He called the lowest divinity to attack, which was him. And then he did an AoE. It was pretty good. But this dog is pretty good. Or no, this dog is pretty good. One of them's a tank, one's not. There's these huge shields again. So this is floor 119. It's a pretty big one. If I could turn off Hercules' big slam attack, I would, just because his basic just hits so hard. It's crazy. So it's probably something that they'll adjust to make his big slam better. Because I feel like your basic attack shouldn't hit harder than your regular, or than your on cooldown thing. They have some cool animations. You can see like their debuffs down here. This is their ultimate bar. These are like, he's got slow speed, lessened attack from these guys. Taking some hits, but they just healed right back up, you see. From him getting attacked, we got all these shields now. Defender shields. And you can hit down here. You can hit this info and it shows you like what all the things they have on these guys are. You can hide all this. You can change your view. I find this one a little disorienting because it kind of switches all over the place. I like just the top-down one. Thank you. You see, these guys are pretty tough. This is a pretty tough level, but my guys just have so much sustain right now. That would have revived somebody if they had been dead there. We're getting close to getting Imhotep down. You can't even see his health, it's just shield. Man, this dude's kind of cool. Man, these guys are putting up a fight, I tell you what. I'm gonna try to start taking some specific people down to speed this up a little bit. His health is going up, which I don't love. Yeah, I finally get a turn. Smash! Alright, shields on everybody. We should be good now. That's Gilgamesh though. He's pretty good. This is that same Shemesh guy I have over here with the call attacks. You see, that was counterattack damage right there. What's interesting is he counterattacked twice because he had a call ally. That's actually interesting. Yeah, he did work there. So like their ending animation's not as cool as it could be, but I got XP, gold, all sorts of stuff. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Let me show you the guy I'm stuck on. I hit the wrong button. So the guy I'm stuck on is this dude. He's so big. And he hits so hard. Let's try. I'm supposed to be using this guy, but he's not geared yet. So for now, we'll just do my Doge. As I'm getting up here too, these guys are pretty tanky. But I mostly play on full auto. I sometimes manual just because of Hercules, because of that AoE. But my Hercules is backwards right now. There we go. Oh, it's because we're attacking my own team, maybe? He's got a ton of debuffs on him, so I should transfer some of those off. Took it off auto so I could save all my big attacks for the next one. This Green Knight guy is really good though. Look how tanky he is. He's got all these counterattacks. He hits decently hard. My Hercules is half dead. Oops, nope. Wrong button. Ooh, he's so low. I really want to get Anubis. Anubis looks sweet. There's the Sphinx, the Great Sphinx. He also looks really good. Don't have him yet. I think there's 17 legendaries. I'm missing a lot of the ones I want, but I did finally get Heimdall. Here's my most wanted. So the last time I tried this boss, I got stuck. Because I couldn't keep her alive. I got her to 60 now. She was 50 last time. Oh, there we go. There we go. This thing's huge. It's got these coins. I don't know if I need to know anything about these. Every time I hit them, I get bounties. But like, you see, none of these have description. They're all placeholder. I don't know what any of it does. You can see, his health is not going down particularly fast. You can also see their turn meter over here. And see what order they're going to go in. I have so many buffs. Shit, he has like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 heals. Just like an insane number of buffs right now. Maybe he'll watch me finally beat him. Usually what happens is I get him to like 75% health and he starts just waylaying on me. He's actually taking the shields out on these three right here. These guys are still full shielded though. There we go. Yep, there she goes. That's my problem. Look, I'm down that low and he just nuked her. So, I'm going to try to take Achilles up. He's got a bunch of bleeds. I'm going to try basically the same team. But instead of this dog, I'm going to have Hercules. I haven't decided who. The problem is the waves are going to take forever to clear without Hercules. But I kind of want to keep this guy. Because you use Hercules to put a bunch of bleeds on him. And then this guy calls him to attack and put more bleeds on him. And then I have that Shemesh imprint. So whatever weapon I put on Achilles, I'll imbue that. And then that way, every time it gets called, it triggers additional stuff. Oh wait, he might revive her when he gets to his ultimate. I forgot about that. I mean, his ultimate's going up very slow though. Still whittling away. I'm just about to lose his shield though, which is a little worrisome. He's about to get it back though, I think. Oh, look how low he got! I think this is the beginning of the end. It just takes me way too long to get him low. Yep, there it is. Boom, there it is. Hercules comes back to full health, right? Or he didn't quite die? Now he comes back, right? No. That was it. I don't know if his passive worked right. It was supposed to there, but Hercules did over 500,000 damage. Heimdall did half of his damage, though, as a tank. It's kind of disgusting. 58,000 shielding. So that's where I'm stuck. It's pretty fun. There is 151, I think. There's a final boss here. So, there's a boss every 10 levels. If I can get to this stage right here, has a bunch of good materials. But that's it. And it looks like, I don't know, this is probably the summoning. There's a market, exploration stuff, a pantheon. Like, we're gonna have a bunch of cool stuff. Got gyms and stuff. Like, I have almost 3,000 energy. Every time I get low, they just throw about a couple thousand more at me. So, that's it.